Hi, and welcome back to another video here with me, Ellen. And thank you as ever so much for joining me on the mat today. And our practice today is just going to be about cultivating this idea of peace and presence. And these are two words, feelings that I guess have been coming to me this week whilst I've been on my mat and whilst I've been teaching and whilst I've been practicing. And peace is obviously quite a big word and quite a heavy word, quite a loaded word. And I suppose I only mean it in kind of this small pocket of peace way. Life off of the mat can feel far from unpeaceful. It can feel difficult and turbulent and scary and confusing so much of the time. And it's so great to be able to come to this practice and come to your mat and just carve out this time and this space of just peace and simplicity for yourself. And kind of alongside that, in conjunction with that, is this sense of presence. We come on the mat, we're here, we're with our bodies, we're with our breath in this very moment. That is all that matters. Everything else drops away, and we find again this small pocket of presence. And our practice is only this pocket of time, and sometimes we don't feel that peace and presence 5 minutes after we've got off the mat, but we've made the effort to cultivate those qualities on the mat for ourselves in our day through whatever you're going through in your life off of the mat. And the more that we do this, the more that we're able to tune into those qualities and refine those qualities just in our day to day when we are not practicing yoga, as in practicing the asana on the mat. So, yeah, but with that, we're just going to get straight into it. And I thought we'd just get going today, really. So, we're just going to come to our tabletop together. Actually, let's come to a child's pose. So, let's take our knees wide, bringing the feet, the big toes to touch, and draw the hands forward, laying the forehead down on the mat. Perhaps if your forehead touches the mat, touches the earth, you gently rock side to side, massaging out the mind. Massaging out this third eye space between the eyebrows, often this space where we're frowning, holding tension, just giving it a little massage, or maybe finding stillness. We're laying on the ground, we're in connection completely with the earth, and just feel into that sense of safety, of being supported, held by the earth beneath your palms, beneath your shins. And let's take 2 releasing breaths. We'll take an inhale through the nose and an exhale, a sigh out through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Exhale, a sigh. Letting it go. And just coming onto your fingertips now, so you're tenting, TPing the hands. And sometimes I actually like to lift my head so that my gaze goes towards my hands, almost like I'm laying my chest down on the mat, a little bit like a puppy pose. Maybe there's a slight pulsation here, working into the undersides of the arms, the armpits, the shoulders. If this feels uncomfortable, please do just keep your forehead down on the mat. Perhaps a few pulses. Nice. And on your next inhale, gently drawing yourself forward, almost like to a tabletop. And then exhale, just pushing the hips back. I love this movement at the start of my practice. Inhale, we roll forward. Maybe there's a rounding through the spine. And then exhale, we drop the belly, pushing the hips back to the heels. Inhale, rolling forward and around. Exhale, drop belly, open heart, push back. Let's do one more of these. Like a wave, inhale, roll forward. Exhale, drop belly, open heart, push back. Really nice. Inhale, let's roll forward to our tabletop, bringing the knees a little bit more together, a little bit more of a linear tabletop now. This kind of formation of the shape, and just rocking backwards and forwards. Maybe you want to tuck the toes under. This can feel really nice, just stretching into the soles of your feet as you push your weight backwards and forwards. Maybe you want to take it a little bit faster. Maybe you want to keep the movement slow. Perhaps bringing a sway in side to side now, just working into the wrists. And maybe turning the fingertips out to the outside edges of the mat. Perhaps turning the fingertips in so they're almost kissing each other. Maybe turning the fingertips towards you. Again, I really love to draw my weight back into my heels when I do this. Feeling that stretch in the underside of the forearm. Like, so rarely are we stretching out this place in our body. It can feel really good. Beautiful. And just take yourself back to your tabletop. Let's just move through some cat-cows together, dropping into this sense of presence. So inhale, we drop belly. We open through our heart. And exhale, we round through the spine, chin tucks into chest. Really be with these movements. And you might have done them millions of times before, but let yourself be with these movements right now. Inhale, drop belly, open heart. And exhale, we round through the spine, chin tucks to chest. Inhale, drop belly, open through your heart, perhaps closing down the eyes, let yourself drop into this moment. Exhale, chin tucks into chest. Inhale, drop belly, open heart. Exhale, curl under the toes, pushing the hips up and back, our first downward facing dog. Beautiful. We'll take an inhale through the nose together. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Maybe a shaking of the head. Yes, shaking of the head. No. A swaying of the hips side to side, bending through one knee, bending through the other. You know the drill. Just taking any wiggles, any movements that feel good in your body right now today. Allow crown of the head to drop towards the earth, to drop towards the mat. This letting go of the logical mind, the analytical mind, the thinking mind. As we drop into body, we drop into heart, we drop into breath. As we carve out this space of peace and presence just for ourselves. The simplicity of just you, your body, and your breath. Walking your hands back to your feet now at the back of the mat. We'll take an inhale, a halfway lift together. Exhale, refold. Maybe allowing your palms to just rest on the mat. I have a big bend in my knees here to allow my palms to rest down. Allow a big bend through the knees. Maybe your arms and your hands are dangling in midair. That is all good. A gentle sway side to side, just feeling the weight rocking one side and rocking over to the other side. Simplicity of your movement. Allow the head, the jaw, the neck to relax, to release. Maybe there's a sigh, maybe a blubber of your lips. Beautiful. And bringing your feet about hip width apart if they aren't there already. And we're slowly going to unravel all the way up to standing at the back of our mat. Perhaps keeping that gentle sway side to side as we come up through the body, all the way up to standing vertebrae by vertebrae. You can roll your shoulders back. Nice. Reaching the arms up above your head, taking your gaze to your prayer, and then taking that prayer down to heart center. We're going to move through some Qigong arm movements here that I learned in a class recently. So on an inhale, we reach the arms up above our head. And an exhale, let's push the palms down. Palms facing down. Beautiful, super grounding. Inhale, let's breathe in, arms up. Exhale, like you're blowing out a candle, push the palms down. Twice more. Inhale, gather. Exhale, blow. One more time. Inhale, gather. Exhale, we blow, push down. Mountain pose. Palms facing forward either side of your body. Spreading your toes out on the mat, spreading the soles of your feet on the mat. Gentle bend, a buoyancy in your knees, feet hip width apart. Grounded, like you're plugged into the earth, rooted into the earth by the soles of your feet. Finding this sense of complete presence in this sense of rootedness. You're here. Coming back to our intention of peace and presence. Carving out this time, carving out these qualities, carving out this moment. On an inhale, reach your arms up over your head to find that prayer, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, we refold all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. Let's walk out to our high plank and just hold it here for a moment, finding your high plank, rounding through the upper part of the back, hugging the belly button in towards the spine. And let's rock backwards and forwards, again, playing with this weight. Rocking forwards on the toes and pushing backwards. Really nice, super strong through the core. You've got this. And then coming back to center on an inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. On your inhale, right leg rises up and back, free-legged. Exhale, bend that right knee, opening up the hip in the sky for a breath. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee taps right elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Beautiful. Exhale, right foot to the outside of your right hand. Hold it here in lizard lunge with the left knee off the mat for a moment. We're going to play with that balance, rocking backwards and forwards, almost like you're on a seesaw, feeling into the strength of your legs. Inhale. And exhale, dropping the left knee down. Let's take a flow with the arms. Inhale, we draw open with the right arm. And exhale, that right elbow comes underneath the torso. Like a wing, you're opening. Inhale. And exhale, drawing right elbow in. Inhale, final time. Exhale, taking that right hand back down to the inside of the right foot. And flatten the left toes down onto the mat. Maybe coming onto your fingertips here, we're pushing the hips back just halfway, almost like you're getting your hips over your knee really here. Flexing through that right foot, and you should feel your right hamstring talking to you. I can feel a big juicy stretch in the back of my right hamstring, and we'll inhale here, find length. Exhale, we refold. One more time, inhale here. Exhale, refold. Beautiful. Inhale, drawing yourself forward. Easy twist, left hand down, peeling right fingertips up towards the sky. Inhale, beautiful. Exhale, reaching that right hand forward, using that hand to find a wide-legged lunge facing the left side. Right hand to the outside of your left leg, peeling their fingertips up towards the sky. A big, juicy twist. Inhale. Exhale, come through center, left hand to the outside of the right leg, peeling right fingertips up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. Beautiful. Inhale, a halfway lift, find length. Exhale, coming to frame that right foot at the top of the mat, dropping the left knee down. Low lunge, peeling your fingertips up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, let's cactus. Let's open up through the body. I sometimes find this a little bit more kind of releasing, a little bit softer on my arms, but still this slight sparking through the fingertips. Palms are facing forward, this opening up through the chest. Almost like you're trying to zip your inner thighs in towards the center line. It's still super strong. Gaze goes up towards the sky. Inhaling here. And exhale, framing that front right foot, coming onto the back left toes, and hop that left foot in a little bit, turn it out about 45 degrees, pyramid pose. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold, draw right hip back in space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold, breathe into the back of the right leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, we look up. And exhale, stepping that left foot back. Step yourself back to a high plank. Let's hold it here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, dropping the hips down like we're coming into an up dog. Open through the heart, squeezing your bottom. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Find stillness here for a moment. In center, resist the urge to fidget, to move. Allow the energy of the right side to ripple through your body, noticing shifts, noticing changes, noticing openings, releasings. On your next inhale, your left leg drives up and back, free-legged. Exhale, left knee comes to tap left elbow. Take it slow, presence. Inhale, kick that left leg up again, free-legged. Exhale, stepping left foot to the outside of your left hand, keeping right knee off of the mat. Our lizard lunge here, hands are on the inside of the left foot, seesawing backwards and forwards, playing with the weight. Inhale. Exhale, dropping that back knee, right knee down. Flow with the arms. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale, draw left elbow in towards the body, we round. Inhale, we unravel, we open. And exhale, draw left elbow in. Final time. Inhale, unravel, open. Exhale, planting that left hand down and untucking the back toes if they aren't already untucked, coming up onto your fingertips, creating a little bit more space, pushing your hips back so your hips are over that back right knee, flexing through the left foot, hamstring stretch. We've got it. Inhale, halfway lift, just twice here. Exhale, we fold, ripple down. Inhale, lengthen, find space. Exhale, refold. Beautiful. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, weight into that left foot, right hand, easy twist, peeling left fingertips up to the sky. Take your time, open. Inhale, drawing that left arm forward, using that left arm to take you round to the other side of the mat. Wide-legged fold, beautiful. Take your hands to that back left corner of the mat, finding this big side body stretch up and down the left side of the body. Breathe into the backs of the legs. Breathe into that left side. Drop into sensation. Finding this presence by being with body. Inhale. Exhale, come through center, peeling your hands over to that top right corner of the mat. Sorry, forgot my right. So let's for a moment, breathing into the right side of the body. Just so present that I'm just forgetting rights and lefts. Inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, a halfway lift, find length, space. Exhale, coming to frame that left foot at the top of the mat, dropping the right knee down, low lunge. You've got it. Peeling your fingertips up towards the sky. Take your time. There's literally no rush to arrive. And on your exhale, we cactus the arms, sparking through fingers, opening through the palms, maybe taking the gaze a little bit further up towards the top corner of the room, towards the sky. This cracking open of the heart, this proud, big pose. You've got it. Hug the thighs in towards each other. Inhale here, little smile, and exhale, framing that front left foot, curl under the right toes, hop that back foot in about an inch, turn it out 45 degrees, front foot still facing forward, pyramid. Inhale. Exhale, we refold. I like to be on my fingertips here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Final time. Inhale, we ripple all the way to the crown of the head, and exhale, we ripple back down. Beautiful. Inhale, finding that halfway lift, stepping back to our high plank, left foot meets right. We'll inhale, we'll hold, and we'll exhale, we'll just dip the hips down to an up dog, strong through the arms, open through heart. Inhale, a smile, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take an inhale through the nose together here. And an exhale, a sigh out through the mouth. Let it go. Beautiful. Check in with this dog. Notice any space down right side, down left side of the body in comparison to that first dog of our practice. Beautiful. Just checking in, finding complete presence, being in this moment, coming up onto your tippy toes and tiptoeing your way to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll find a halfway lift, space, length. Exhale, refold. Inhale, root to rise, reaching your arms up over your head to that prayer. Peace, presence at your prayer, and bring that prayer, that intention down to heart center. Let's take two of those arm movements. So we inhale, we draw energy up. Exhale, we blow out through the mouth, push the palms down. Grounding. One more. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, grounding. Beautiful. Inhale, draw the arms up, maybe bringing the feet together. Exhale, we're sinking into our chair just for a breath. Inhaling here. Exhale, we fold over the legs. A little flow through this. So we inhale, root to rise. Exhale, we sink into our chair. Inhale here. Exhale, refold. Inhale, root to rise. Take your time, head comes up last. Exhale, sink into chair, weight to heels. Inhale, exhale, refold. One more, flow with your breath. Inhale, big movements, reaching up to the sky, grow tall. Exhale, sink down into your chair. Inhale here. And exhale, refold over your legs. Beautiful. Inhale, root to rise, reaching your arms up over your head, finding that prayer once more, and bringing your prayer down to your heart center. Let's take a moment, hands at prayer. Feeling the pads of your fingers touching, feeling your palms touching, hands at prayer in the center of your body, placing this intention of peace and presence between your palms at your heart. And just bring yourself back to this moment. If the mind has wandered off, rooting it back to the soles of your feet, grounding yourself here on your mat. Beautiful. And bringing your weight into your right foot now. We're going to find a tree pose on this right side. Sole of the left foot comes to the inside of your right thigh, your right shin, your right ankle, just not on the knee joint. And taking your hands to prayer at heart center, finding your balance. And maybe you want to bring your arms up over your head. Maybe you want to keep hands at prayer. That's literally beautiful. That is so enough. Finding your fullest expression of your tree today in this moment. Heart up, gaze up, strong, steady, and present like a tree. And trees can wobble in the wind. If you're wobbling, you're all good. And inhale here. Exhale, kick that left leg back. Fly through a warrior three just for a moment. Take your time like you're moving through honey and inhale. Exhale, high lunge, dropping the left toes down, peeling your fingertips up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, revolve, right hand to the back of the left thigh, peeling left fingertips up over your ear. Beautiful. Inhaling here. And exhale, finding that easy twist once more, left hand down, peeling right fingertips up to the sky, grow tall. Inhale. Let's take a big circle. Inhale, draw forward with the right hand. Exhale, drawing that right hand back and up. Nice. Framing that front foot and stepping yourself to the top of the mat, grounding down through your feet. Let's take an inhale, a halfway lift to just find some length through the spine. And an exhale, we refold. Inhale, root to rise, grow tall, draw your prayer up towards the sky for a final time, creating space. Draw that prayer down to heart center, straight into it, weight into left foot, tree pose on the left side. Sole of the right foot to your shin, your ankle, your inner thigh, and find your tree. And this tree might look different, might feel different to that tree on the other side, and that's all good. We do not have to be completely symmetrical on both sides of the body. Maybe you want to play with the movement of your arms. Like your arms are these branches just swaying in the wind. Playing with the balance. Being in this moment. Finding presence. And draw that right knee back into center, kicking it back, moving through a warrior three just for a moment. And inhale here. And an exhale, dropping the right toes down, high lunge, we unravel, peeling the fingertips up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, revolve, left hand to the back of that right thigh, peeling right arm up over the ear, side body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist, planting right hand down, peeling left fingertips up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, draw that left arm forward, one big circle, take it round and back, left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, we frame that left foot this time, step back to our high plank just as we've done, and inhale here. Exhale, hover the hips off the mat. We'll hold it in an up dog for a couple of breaths. I know it's strong. Pushing through the palms, squeezing your bottom together. Heart is open, shoulders roll back, soften through the face. And inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, a sigh out through the mouth. Let it go. And inhale through the nose. Exhale, a sigh out through the mouth. And we'll finish with a little twist. Maybe bringing the left hand a little bit closer towards you. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Gaze is underneath the left armpit. Down dog twist. Pressing through the feet. Pressing through left palm. Inhale. Exhale, right hand presses down. Twisting to the other side. Finding a little bit of space. A little bit of juice through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Bringing your feet together at the back of the mat, bending through the knees, gaze to the hands, stepping through to seated. Beautiful. And we'll just roll straight down onto our backs, hugging your knees into your chest, giving yourself a lovely hug, a lovely squeeze, massaging out the sacrum, the base of your spine, maybe a sigh out through the mouth. And we'll take a happy baby here, grabbing hold of the outside edges of your feet And I really love to actually just stay in stillness here. I find it so grounding, pushing my lower back and the whole of my back and the back of my head into the mat. The soles of the feet are face up towards the sky. This juicy opening through the hips, through the groin. But if you want to sway side to side, you are more than welcome. One more inhale here. Beautiful. And on an exhale, drop to your Supta Baddha Konasana for a moment, soles of the feet together, knees out wide, and take your arms up over your head. Maybe you want to catch hold of opposite elbows. Maybe you want to just hang them above your head. Let's take an inhale together. Exhale a sigh. Soften into the mat. Take a moment and extend your right leg down, and then placing your left ankle over that right leg, taking your right hand, catching hold of the left wrist, banana stretch over towards the right side, breathing up and down the left side of the body. Soften through the muscles in the face. And draw yourself back to center. Find that Supta Baddha Konasana in the middle for a moment. Take the legs wide, arms above your head. Inhale. Exhale. Then left leg extends to the left corner of the mat. Right ankle crosses on top of the left, catching hold of the right wrist with your left hand, finding this banana shape with your body. I sometimes like to actually almost peeling the skin of my right wrist upwards with my left hand. It just creates this extra length through my arms and all the way down my side body, just feeding into this big banana stretch, but never pushing yourself too far. We'll take an inhale here. And then exhale, draw it back to center and just hug your knees back into your chest this time, giving yourself a big squeeze, a big hug. Beautiful. And then taking your hands behind your knees and just rolling yourself maybe a couple of times if it feels good on the spine. A lovely little roll. We'll find an Navasana just for a moment. Boat pose. Knees can be bent. You're welcome to straighten them out if you fancy. Palms are up towards the sky. This moment of peace and presence. Let's find stillness in this balance, in the shake, in the wobbles, in the strength. You're here. Peace. Presence. Peace. Presence. One more inhale. And then exhale, crossing your legs down. We'll finish with a little twist. Left hand to the right knee. Right fingertips behind you. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, we twist. Inhale. Exhale. Over to the other side. Right hand to the outside of your left knee. Left fingertips behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center, taking any wiggles, maybe a couple of stirs through the body, through the torso, just moving any stuff that needs to be moved, any energy, any shifts, any clicks that need to come out, these final little wiggles of the practice. Doing whatever feels good, maybe making funny movements with your arms, don't worry about what you might look like. Opening, closing the chest, these cat-cow-like movements, these ripples through the spine. After that stillness, the residue, just re-shifting it again before we come to a final stillness and finding your seat whenever you're ready. You can close down your eyes or take a soft gaze, just placing your palms onto your thighs or onto your knees. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the muscles in the face. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Exhale a sigh out through the mouth. Let it settle. Let it land. Peace, presence. Peace, presence. A moment in stillness, in quiet, like we're sitting in the middle of this whole whirlpool of energy, of movement, of stuff, of magic happening around us and happening underneath the surface of our skin, in our bodies. And bringing your hands to prayer at heart center, pressing the palms together, fingertips together, eyes remain closed or soft. Just take a moment and notice. Notice how you feel in comparison when you stepped onto the mat, physically, mentally, emotionally. Notice the spaciousness of presence, of peace surrounding you on your mat, in this bubble of time you've created and gifted for yourself. Peace, presence. Place the words at your heart, at your prayer, and bringing that prayer to your third eye space between your eyebrows, bowing your head to your heart, to yourself, to this practice. Thank yourself for getting on the mat, and thank you so much for practicing with me. For this practice we say, Namaste.